Hello, welcome back. This is Kenshin 1913, where I left playing Legacy of Kain Defiance. In the last episode, Kain made it back into the present, sort of, well, where Raziel is. And now we're going to head to Avernus Cathedral, where again Raziel is trying to get the Heart of Darkness. So let's head there. We are in the Blood Omen timeline. All this is happening at the same time Kain is going around murdering members of the Circle to try to restore the pillars to their original. Well, I mean, he didn't know that they restore them to their original.
Somewhere in this great cathedral, the Heart of Darkness lay concealed. The city outside was in chaos, and the cathedral would not be immune for long. During such times, buried secrets were often suddenly revealed, or lost forever.
Yep, so now we are in Avernus Cathedral. This place, at least this hall, should look a little familiar to people who played Blood Omen. But this isn't actually. Well, maybe. No, this isn't. Anyways, we gotta go in here. There's really nothing we can do. We need to get something put on that altar in the front, but we don't know what yet. So we gotta go over here. Use the Water Reaver and get into what looks like it's going to be the Earth Forge. And we can't reach the thing up there. Oh boy. Stone vampires! Now I'm going to use the Water Reaver on them, even though I don't think it's going to do more damage. But I just want to see anyways. I don't know why, I just think earth and water, maybe those don't mix, they make mud, you know what I mean? And if you are, because we're going to have to take on 4 of these guys, so basically you want to try to fight them smartly, and also there is a soul fountain thingy in the back, just in case you need it. Yeah, we just gotta beat these guys. And they can be a real pain. Yeah, eat it, Mr. Vampire, Mr. Stone Goliath, fellow. Yeah, in Avernus Cathedral is where Kain fought, who was that? We're making blocks by destroying vampires. Oh, we killed 2 of them. Very nice. Anyways, if you remember correctly from Blood Omen 1, Kain killed Azimuth the Planer here. And basically what happened was she went nutsoid and she summoned a whole bunch of demons throughout the town of Avernus and basically had the whole thing lit ablaze on fire. Now Avernus Cathedral actually is like the second home to the Seraphan and the crazy religious folks. As you can see, they hit the Heart of Darkness here. And if you remember back in Blood Omen 1, there was a Kain. If you went a certain way, which I believe I did, if you went a certain way, you would find this weird book in the bottom of Avernus Cathedral, where various members of the congregation, I guess, they worshipped, and that was Hasha-E. I just want to let you know that, because that's going to come into play pretty soon. Basically, they were worshipping another god, some weird god that Kain had no idea who he was. And neither, I mean, Raziel, you still don't know who it is, but we will find out what the hell is going on with that when when we get further in what the hell? When we get further into the cathedral. We're actually not going to go into the cathedral yet until we get, as you can tell, we're going to get the Earth Reaver. Because there was a big symbol in the middle of the floor for the Earth Reaver.
Obsidian sphere.
And we got the obsidian sphere. So yeah, basically, Avernus, you know, I don't know. I guess this is probably around the time where Kain was probably killing the Azimuth the Planer. And, you know, with the Soul Reaver, I'm pretty sure I killed her with the Soul Reaver, at least. I mean, you could have killed her with whatever. But she was pretty tough. She summoned all these demons. It was a real pain in the ass. But yeah, you notice how all the events are starting to connect together even more.
I had seen this symbol throughout these ruins. I should have realized what it was they worshipped. Now there was no question, for this scene depicted the ancient vampires' torment and despair as their curse cast them from the wheel of fate. So this was the god whose abandonment had driven them to madness and suicide. Finally, I understood. It was not the bloodthirst, but their immortality that was the true nature of their enemy's curse. The wisest, strongest, most noble race, gulled by the voice of that old parasite. But I had seen him, and whatever he was no god.
You know, and I apologize for that scene shaking, because I was drinking the souls and then they automatically went into the thing. So as you can see, the Wheel of Fate here, the vampire's resurrection, and the vampire's death and resurrection, as you can see. So the vampires basically worshipped the Elder God, but they never really saw him. They just saw it as the Wheel of Fate. And as Raziel said, you know, he is no god. He's just some really hungry parasite fella. But they worshipped him.
All upon the wheel are blessed.
Rejoice in the turning of the wheel.
It does turn, though we cannot see it.
Your wheel is a lie.
You will turn the wheel.
Come.
Die.
Alright, so now we're fighting the Pillar Guardians of Time, and I want to say Energy. If that's one of them, I'm not sure. But as you see, during this fight, there will be some slowdowns. That's not me. That's the game, and that's because that's done purposely. Anyways, yeah. So these vampires worship the whole Wheel of Fate kind of thing. So again, we are fighting two Pillar Guardians, and they are pretty tough. They can be tough. Good thing there's a couple of souls around here. And yeah, this is not me. This is at the actual game. All the speed ups and slow downs during this battle are done on purpose. And we got one of them. I think that's the pillar. That's the guy. The Guardian of Energy. There's one of States. There's one of Energy. Is it States? There's one of Energy. I forget all of them. I know Time and Death and Balance. Although we haven't met the Balance Guardian yet. And now the music picks up. Can this guy get out of that friggin' barrier over there? There we go. Yeah, so this guy's not too hard by himself. He basically just does a little barrier, then he slows it down and beats it up. There we go. now we filled the forge with the powers of the Guardians. Now let's look for a way to get the hell out of here. There we go. And now we're back into the physical realm, the material realm. And let's get out the Darkness Reaver. Because we're gonna need it, because if you remember with Kain... Uh-oh. Yeah, if you remember with Kain... You know what, let's show off the Water Reaver here. Basically what it does when it's powered up is it will freeze the enemies and give you a chance to get a couple hits on them. And the powered up version will freeze up the enemies in various areas. So that's pretty nice. I like it. It's like the Fire Reaver, but they don't go running around. You hit them. But yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so now we're just gonna have to get the Earth Reaver, but there are some things we have to do. You remember when Kain was here, there were those gargoyles at work, and they weren't letting anyone into those doors. So you gotta figure we're gonna need the Darkness Reaver. Ooh, eat ice. Yeah, I like the Ice Reaver power. The Earth Reaver's power is pretty good too. It's got a great noise when you hit an enemy at full power. Like you're smashing a ton of bricks in on them. Oh, no ice for
This
you,
spirit vessel was shielded by layers of occult energy. There had to be some means to dispel this barrier.
So now we gotta look for some means to dispel the barrier, which means going in those rooms. So first thing I want to do is actually get rid of all these a-holes. Reason being is because when we eventually get the Earth Reaver, we have to do stuff with it. These things are gonna be really annoying, and they're gonna be a real bother when we're trying to do what we're trying to do. So it's just best to get rid of them all now. Eat it. I froze ya. Frozen tentacle arms. Is there any more? Come on. Bring it. There you go. There you go. Alright. Is there any more? There's one more dude. There we go. And we beat them all. Okay, so now let's get the Dark Reaver. Yeah, as you can see, that one won't let us in, and that one won't let us in. But this one's broken. So Dark Reaver power. And now we're invisible. Raziel is like Solid Snake, sort of. As you can see, this is over here where Kain broke it down centuries ago. And now we gotta use the ice or the Water Reaver to get up over here. Alright, so we made ourselves a frozen waterfall. Let's climb up it. And look at this over here. What do we got here? Nothing. We got something. I'm sure there's something over here. Let's see, what do we got? That's the orb thing that Kain put in. Oh look, oh yeah, the floor that Kain broke. And look, we can touch, whoops. Whoa, 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 where'd you jagoffs come from? Let's light up your life. Oh yeah. But yeah, the Reavers, you know, they all do something similar when they're powered up. They kind of daze the enemy, which is good. I like that they do all different types of effects and whatnot. There we go. And the Light Reaver, I think I showed it off, but it basically hits an enemy. It does like a special. Raziel jumps up in the air and smashes something. So we got one out of the two. We need that other one. Now how do I... Oh, we gotta go over here. So we gotta go back around. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, look, that orb isn't there anymore. Did Kain take it with him when he left or something? Or did it just break over time? Who knows? Anyways, let's go over here. Thing's gonna lock me out. We're gonna get the Dark Reaver. And there we go. Alright, invisible. And let's go over here. And this one right here, look at this. And now that occult energy is gone. And let's get ourselves the Earth Reaver. The penultimate Reaver.
As the Reaver absorbed the souls of the original Energy and Time Guardians, it was imbued with the elemental power of Earth with which their principles were aligned.
Yeah, now we can head further into Avernus Cathedral, but we're going to do that in the next episode.